Hey there, it's Lawso here, the assassin. Today I want to talk to you about different, not better. It's a common mistake businesses make in marketing themselves. Now, as humans, we're wired to notice different. It's kept us alive since we were in the caves. And it still happens today that everything's normal around your environment and then something different appears, and that's a threat, whether it's a car approaching as you're about to cross the road or whatever it might be, you're looking for different. In the same way, when we see something new and that is different, we notice it the first few times. And then what we tend to do is create a new category for it. And once we've understood it and we know that it's not a threat or how it fits into our world, when we see new versions of that, we just put it in the same category and don't really take too much notice. So think about the way you do your marketing, because I see so many businesses who say, we are the leading provider in X, whatever that business category you are in, or we are one of the leading providers in Australia for X. And all you're saying is we're the same as everyone else, compare us on price. And then it has another effect on the way that you're doing your marketing. It's forcing you going down that road to talk about yourself. And people don't get engaged with that sort of language. So give you an example of something that we all experienced, unless you're super young like my 20-something-year-old daughter, who's always had a smartphone. But think about the time before smartphones. We all had normal mobile phones, which might have been the Nokia, tended to be the leading provider. And then this different thing came along, which was the smartphone invented by Apple, with all these apps and all these other things that we could do. So in droves, we all moved to a smartphone. We're now pretty much 99, 98% of the phone sales are smartphone. But better, apparently the Samsung is a better phone, from what I can read through the press and what have you. But as an Apple user, I'm still buying the new Apple. I'm not moving to better. I'm staying where I was. So if you're marketing yourself as better, you're trying to convince the new people who haven't bought in that category to go with you. And it's very hard for them to work that out. And they will tend to go with the trusted provider who has the biggest market share, in this case, the Apple. So think about the way you're doing your marketing. The other thing that I find intriguing is that people view the way that they market is the consumer or the client or the prospective client needs to know about what you do and how you do it, but they need to know that. Honestly, they don't care. What is your understanding of their circumstances and how you've solved that for others? Now, if you can market that in a different way, you're a chance to get listened to. Now, I always bang on about marketing 101, because most businesses don't even get that done, let alone worry about super duper sophisticated tactics and strategies and stuff. So marketing 101 is to look at what you're doing with your marketing, analyze it all. Look at what your competitors are doing. Look at what you're doing that is the same as them. Stop doing that and do something different. Now, that alone will make you stand out, especially in small to medium business land. It'll make you stand out more than anyone in the category. One of the things that you need to consider is how much you're spending on your advertising and your marketing. If you're spending it on the same mediums and the same messaging and the same sort of stuff as everyone else, all you're doing is going after an ever shrinking piece of the pie. You'll not get a large slice of it. It's just not going to happen. I've seen it time and time again. Why would we do the same as everyone else? We're going to spend the same amount of budget on Google ads or on some other type of marketing, and we're just going to go for a shrinking segment of that available market share. So the answer is not better. The answer is different. This is quite a difficult thing to work out. It's not easy. We spend a lot of time on it. If you'd like to read up on the best resource for this, there's a book by Michael Michalowicz called Get Different. and that'll help you on your journey. As with anything that I talk about, if you'd like some assistance, some advice on the best way to approach it, reach out, make a time, and we can have a chat. Hope you find this useful.